Morning students. Today we will do exercise 4.2 question number 3. The question is, give the steps you will use to separate the variable and then solve the equation. So what is the first part is 3n minus 2 equals to 46. What is the variable here? The variable is n. Okay, the variable is n. So now we have to separate this n. So how can we do this? See, it is attached with minus 2. So first thing is we have to remove this minus 2. So how can we remove? If we add 2, then minus 2 and plus 2 will give you 0. Okay, so in this way we can remove. So what we will do is adding both sides by 2. So we will write adding 2 to both sides. Okay, so 3n minus 2 and here we had 46. So what we are doing, adding 2 to both the sides. So plus 2 here and plus 2 to the RHS also. Now what we will get? See, plus 2 and minus 2 will cancel. The value is 0. So what remains? Only 3n. Okay, only 3n remains. And in the RHS, 46 plus 2 is 48. So now the next step, what we will do? Again we have to separate the variable from this 3. So how can we do it? See, 3 is multiplied by n. So if a number is multiplied by a variable, to remove the number, what we have to do? Just divide by the same number. So in this case, we will divide dividing both sides by 3. Okay, we will divide both the sides by 3. So what we will get? Dividing both sides by 3. So this numerator and denominator same numbers, so they will get cancelled. Okay, and here 40 divided by 3. How much? 16. Okay, so what remains? Here in the LHS we have n and in the RHS 16. So the value of n is 16. Okay, so again I'm repeating the solution. How you have to do? First you will remove this minus 2. So to remove the minus 2, we have to add both the sides by 2. So we will add by 2 here also and in the RHS also. Then 2 and 2 same numbers but opposite signs, so they will cancel. What remains? Only 3n. And here 46 plus 2 is 48. Now again we have to separate this variable from this 3. So it is multiplied by 3. So to remove it, we have to divide by 3. Now to divide, we will divide by 3, LHS also and the RHS also. So 3 and 3 will cancel. So we will get only n, and here 48 divided by 3 is 16. So the value of n is 16. So this is our required solution. I hope this part is clear to you all. Now students, the C part of this question. The question is 20p upon 3 equals to 40. Now we have to solve this equation. So first we need to separate the variable. What is the variable here? The unknown quantity, that is p. P is the variable. Okay. So how we will separate it? See, first we can see here the denominator is 3. So first we will remove this 3. Okay. So how can we remove this 3? It is in division. So to remove it, we have to multiply. If divide is there, we have to multiply by the denominator on both the sides. So we will write multiplying. Both sides by 3. Okay. So the LHS is this and the RHS is this. So we have to multiply both sides by 3. So we will multiply it by 3, and here we will also multiply by 3. So now see, 3 and 3 will cancel. 1 is in numerator and 1 is in denominator, so we can cancel it. So what remains here in the LHS? Only 20p is there. So 20p we will write. And this is equal to 40 into 3 is how much? 120. Okay. Now again we have to separate the variable. The variable was this number for 20. So we need to remove this 20. So this 20 is multiplied by p. So in case of multiplication, we have to divide. So what we will do? We will divide both sides by 20. So we will write dividing both sides by 20. Okay. So we have, this was the LHS and RHS. So now when we divide both sides by 20, what we'll get? See, 20 and 20, one is in numerator and one is denominator, so they can be cancelled. So 20 divided by 20, 1. So what remains? P. And here 0 will cancel, and 2 6 are 12. So P is equal to what? What remains? 6. So the value of P is 6. So 6 is the required solution. Okay. So I'm just repeating. First we have to remove this denominator. To remove the denominator, we have to multiply both sides by 3. So we will multiply the LHS by 3 and the RHS by 3. So 3 will cancel. Only 20p remains in the LHS. And here we have 120 in the RHS. Again we will separate the variable, and it is multiplied by 20. So we will divide it by 20, both the sides. So 20 into 20 divided by 20 will cancel. Only P remains. And here 120 by 20, that is 6. So we get the value of the variable as 6. So this is our required solution. So students, I hope both the parts of question number 3 are clear. The remaining parts of this question you can do yourself. You can try yourself in your rough notebooks. So this much for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.